I
It's Wednesday, and we've got a doubleheader for the KSL tonight.
Alright, so I think first going to be running some matches that were recorded earlier. I just completely forgot about.
Yeah.
I just completely forgot about setting that up.
All right. So first things we got 3 dudes, 1 dog against Team Honest Mids, and then at 8:30 tonight we have Drink and Drive Impact versus How Did We Get Here? But to start off this first match, the matches against Hold Back to Bark were already played in advance, so we're just gonna watch them. They're on a VOD. We're just gonna go back to back. Hold Back to Bark versus the World, and then we're gonna get into the rest of the live matches.
All right. I just want to real quick. Yep, these look like the correct ones. So I should be able to just pull them in here. And it's not letting me do what I expected.
Oh boy.
No, I don't want to have something that's not a match in there. Alright, so
Give it a second.
alright, so first up we're going to do K22 versus Hold Back to Bark.
We should just be going through all of these 3 back to back.
Yep. Alright, here we go.
Alright. K22 playing Cammy against Hold Back to Bark's DJ. Once again, this match is very much about that range. If K22 can get in and control the pace of the match, it'll be a lot smoother. But on the other hand, if Hold Back to Bark can maintain that range, maintain the rhythm of the match, play a ranged game a little stronger, Hold Back to Bark will have a much better time. K22 playing aggressively right at the start here, already pretty low on drive, threatening to burn out. There it is. Yep. When your opponent's that low, you just gotta poke for some blocks to get that burnout state.
Back to Bark doing a bit of feints there.
Solid carry into the corner, but the side switch will get K22 out. Great cross up there over the projectiles.
Yeah. 22 kind of putting on some pressure.
A few quick checks to get drive gauge back, but that throw is going to close out the round. Yeah, that burnout early on really put K22 on the back foot right at the start.
Yep. Ooh, immediate hooligan. Or not. Yeah.
The flip thingy.
Yeah, I think that's hooligan combination.
Blocks the drive impact, but starting to be pushed back into the wall here. Still, K22 does not have a lot of drive gauge once again.
Yeah, K22 spins it like it
an aggressive option into the drive impact.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. K22 is spending drive meter a little aggressively here. Ooh. The super at wake up.
Sometimes
you get some damage in.
And get some time to get out of burnout.
Yep. That's the thing. The time that the super takes, time you're regenerating meter. K22 already almost out of burnout. There it is. Ooh. Holding the corner here, but playing a little, maybe too aggressively here.
Not a terrible punish to take for a DP.
Looking for an opening as the corner's being held. Drive impact counter, and that's probably going to be a KO there with the machine gun punch. Great patience there at the end. Both players waiting for their opportunity, not overextending. And nice thing about these non-live matches, we can go right into the next one.
I forgot to mute the game audio from the actual thing.
Okay.
All right. So,
Projectile to check the aggressive roll.
Yep. Yeah, hold back doing a good job of just checking Cammy's aggression.
Yeah, you just put a hitbox out and it stops a lot of options.
Yep.
Jumps over the drive impact and gets a pretty healthy combo there.
Yeah, good landing combo. Blocks the cross up.
Both players trying to look for an opening, poking each other, but hold back to Bark playing a little bit more aggressively. There's the burnout. Oh.
And gets the KO for it.
Yeah, the EX option there in the corner. The burnout's risky, but sometimes you got to send it.
Yeah.
Did you unmute the audio for these VODs?
I thought, this.
There it is.
All right. Hopefully this doesn't cause other problems.
We'll find out.
All right, so
It's few hits in. Hold back to Bark driving out of the corner here. There's the drive impact, but it's blocked. Oh, now I'm in robo mode, apparently.
Oh, can you hear the VODs now?
That's the issue that would be caused. I can hear it. Yeah, there it is. Wrong channel. We got it. Both players very low drive gauge now. There it is. Just enough pokes to get it out. But hold back to Bark does not have a lot of life to work with here. There's the throw. That'll take the round.
Yep. K22's back in it.
An aggressive start.
And
gets the sweep. Oh, whiffs the throw just barely. Jumps over the drive impact. Oh, the the drive impact in response is a little late.
Oh, hold on. I'm gonna.
I've got VOD audio now.
All right, do you have audio now? The new chat.
I have it, but I don't know if the chat does. Go ahead and let us know if you can hear the game. K22 carrying hold back to Bark into the corner, goes for the throw into the throw loop. Ooh, the jab into the drive impact, but does not have the health to sustain the hit. Gets the KO, and now it's a 1-1. We've got a close set now.
All right, so this should only. I turned the game down a little bit, so hopefully this is all fixed. A little bit of.
Let us know if that's fixed. We're doing it live. Both players jabbing, trying to get through each other's defenses now at the round start. Great response into the spiral arrow.
Low dive kick gets managed to be safe and gets punished there.
Drive impact for the wall crush, but burns out in the process here.
Yeah. Great.
22 looking to buy a little bit of space, a little bit of time.
Check the forward jump with that crouching heavy kick. I think it's heavy kick.
It's a drive impact, and now K22 is back out of burnout.
Ooh.
Gets hit with a drive impact in the corner, but gets hit in the air, so doesn't take a huge punish for it.
Yeah, so high wall splat, so odd combo to try.
Once again, the jumping drive impact, but the heavy machine gun will hit for that.
Yeah. Think of
both players now one good hit away. the spike thing, the DP to counter the drive rush. Cannon Spike, that's the name. Cannon Spike to stop the drive rush for the KO. K22 playing really aggressively with these overdrive moves this set.
Good guy.
When it works, it works.
Drive rush and lost half meter.
Gets the hit off the spiral arrow into a healthy combo.
Yep. Dive kick to get in quickly.
Back to Bark playing a little patiently here, just looking for the opening. Recognizes that, hey, you got the life lead, you got the drive gauge lead, you don't have to play fast and aggressive right now.
And K22
gets the drive impact, it's countered. This could be some big damage. Burns out for it though.
Oh, anti-airs with the level 3.
Wow. That's gonna close the round up pretty tightly now.
Not quite.
Suddenly K22 is one good exchange away from winning it and almost out of burnout. Goes for the the drive rush into the throw. There it is. K22 takes the round. What a comeback.
Alright, this is...
Up next, we've got Hold Back to Bark against Pepsicle.
Alright. Alright, so he's good now. Alright.
Yeah, Hold Back to Bark being very liberal with the use of that feint into the hit on the way down. Sometimes it can even be a cross-up if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Just playing a very aggressive game, getting in Pepsicle's face and just overwhelming with the feints, the cross-ups, closing out the round very quickly there. Well played.
Yeah.
Pepsicle trying to be aggressive in return. Doesn't take a huge hit for that, just a straight jab, but it sends the message.
It's jabbed. It's punished for the medium DP there.
Pepsicle very low on drive gauge, trying to get out of that situation.
Yeah.
Just trying to use the drive impact as a get off me button. Sometimes works, gets you a little space even if it's blocked. When it's countered, oh, it's dangerous.
Yeah.
Well, back to Bark pushing towards the corner now. Gets a few hits, gets the cross up. One good hit away from ending this round. There's the burnout into the hit. Dash forward, but gets checked by the low jab.
Alright.
Both players looking for an opening, poking each other very slightly. Hold Back Bark playing the defensive game, throwing out some feints, daring their opponent to jump.
Jump. Yeah. Got hit by the...
Trading blows here, not quite.
Yeah,
Neither player is quite plus enough to really capitalize here.
yeah. Pepsicle's going with light DP, which, like, it's definitely a lot safer. Like, it's not completely safe, but it's definitely a lot harder to punish.
Yeah, it's minus, but you're kept at a much safer range.
Yeah. Who gets hit by the cross-up
Cross-up
feint.
though. Hold Back to Bark, getting in there, just continually putting on pressure. Gets enough stray hits to close out the round there.
Yeah.
Round 2. Fight.
Once again, the feint into the cross-up.
Oh, gets counter
Drive impacted
impacted.
response, gonna lead to some big damage.
Yeah. It's a couple of straight hits and goes for it.
Oh, slides into the drive impact.
This should
Into the
probably
super. I
be it.
think this closes out the round. Not quite.
Yep.
Not quite. Just barely. Still, it leaves your opponent on the ground so you can dash in. Pepsicle holding on.
Oh.
Goes for the super, but gets punished for it. That's gonna be the set.
Alright, so I just need to go split cam so I bring up the proper match.
All right, this is going to be our last pre-recorded set here. We've got Hold Back to Bark now taking on Chuck Bengus. And then we'll be going to the live matches. JP is a tricky character, I feel like, but he's got a lot of knowledge checks, and Hold Back to Bark definitely has knowledge. Jumps over the drive impact and is able to carry towards the corner, dashing in, clearly trying to take up that offensive position, trying not to let Chuck Bengus get set up.
One thing, dashed in, but then backed out, not wanting to risk getting EX countered so early.
Yeah, you get hit, even, there's not just the EX counter, close range command grab projectile there. It's not just that. Yeah. JP has a few combos that can just carry you all the way far across the stage and buy some space. Low jab calls out the drive impact, carries into the corner for some big damage. The spike's on the table, so it's a constant threat whenever one of those little rips.
It's wall splat.
It's the wall.
And takes the round.
Just absolutely controlled the pace of that round.
Yeah. Alright.
Dashes in. There's one of those combos that'll carry out a distance and let JP set up for JP thing.
Tried to draft rush in, got pushed all the way back out.
Great dash forward there by Hold Back to Bark.
Ooh.
It's the drive impact counter there.
Into the level 2. Not quite. Not quite.
Stuck in the corner, goes for the overhead, gets the KO. Yeah, I feel like Hold Back to Bark used the dash there to close the distance, but wasn't able to capitalize off of the new situation. You can see it. There's a spark of an idea. Getting past the spikes, getting past the projectiles by using the dash move. I think it comes off after Just Cool to close the distance. Stray hit with the punish counter. Both players waiting for the other to make a move.
Hit by the spike. One of the faster projectiles in the game.
Chuck Bengus now set up though at the right range to start doing JP things. The command grab is such a solid call out for an opponent who's staying far away and just parrying. Because you can do all these high-low mix-ups with JP, but if they can parry, they can block any of them, except for the grab.
Yep.
Great counter grab there. Just barely, both players very close to burnout. And there it is, one block will do it.
And I think Chuck's got enough that isn't in any danger of burnout.
Yeah, especially at this range. Without gauge, it can be kind of tough to get in close, so.
Especially
except by that Just Cool dash.
I think one thing even worse about this is once you're in burnout, you start taking chip damage from all these blocks.
Oh yeah, you start blocking these and suddenly they'll cost you. That projectile that JP throws, or that DJ throws out, is just a little bit too slow.
Yep. And can win
That
a lot
was
of
a long round.
Can win a lot of projectile wars. Just JPs just don't interact with it the same way. Yeah. Hit by the low fireball.
Ooh, great drive rush into the jump over the second projectile.
Yeah.
There's the command throw, and carries back to full screen.
Teleport in.
Alternating there between defense at long range, right up to offense at direct range. Gets the EX counter, and it does do damage.
Yeah, it does do damage. Which means the drive impact doesn't get anything.
Hold Back to Bark gets in though. Gets some damage. Gets the drive impact.
Probably a KO. Definitely a KO.
Goes for the level 3, wants to secure it here. I was gonna say, if that doesn't kill.
Practically on
Back
top of
Mark
the
is
opponent.
back into it now. Yeah, well, clipping. Goes for the dash in into the grab.
Punish the counter by just delaying the grab.
Playing incredibly aggressive here. Carrying Chuck into the corner. You kind of have to in this matchup.
Yeah, like JP tried to armor through that.
Counters the drive impact with the command grab projectile. There's the EX counter hit.
I think the drive impact was trying to actually go through a projectile.
Yeah, but the command called it out.
Yeah.
Chuck Bangus now in burnout. Hold back to Bark, hoping to capitalize on this momentum, but the level 2 will lock him in place for a few seconds here.
Just decided to like hold parry rather than take the.
Trying to dash in, even without drive gauge. Chuck Bangus just controlling the end of the round there. All right, we are good to get started now with the live matches.
All right, I'll need to make sure I'm spectating. No, I didn't mean to. I meant to actually spectate.
Yep. Okay. Cool.
All right.
All right. Now we're gonna get into the live matches with a score of 3-4 with 3 dudes, 1 dog, just ahead by 1.
Yep.
A reminder about this format, everybody on the left will play everybody on the right, so we've still got 6 more matches to go. You get 1 point for every game you win. One team has more points at the end. These teams are seeded against each other in a sense, according to their ranks in week 1's matches. So I don't know where they're at on the list. I think they're probably teams 3-ish and 4, somewhere on there. Yeah, Yuki playing the projectile game, daring K22 to come in.
Daring a spin knuckle.
There it is, gets the jump in, carries all the way to the corner.
And now Cammy can just do Cammy things.
The drive impact is going to extend this pressure more, but gets the side switch on an unfortunate cannon spike there.
Yeah. That gets out of corner
with spike to get out of the corner, but does burn out for it.
Yeah, backing up to try to get more. You do stay in burnout longer if you're playing defensive like this.
Yeah, it can be significant. Bong Yuki turns it around and takes the round.
Yeah.
Going for the EX spin knuckle right out of the round start. Hooligan combination, actually, that one was. Just not letting Bon Yuki start this projectile game at the start of the round.
Yeah, it's why if you can shut down an option, why not? Bon Yuki with some good pressure into a throw.
All the way to the corner.
Yep.
Jumps over the drive impact and gets the KO.
Dang, corner block.
I think Bon Yuki's playstyle can best be summarized as just solid fundamentals all around.
Yep.
Drive rushes in, misses the initial hit, but able to get the jab on the land.
Rose get things. Bon Yuki from jumping out.
Another air throw.
Yep. Bon Yuki doing a bit of
just alternating very well between the projectile game and then rushing in and playing strike throw mix-ups.
And that's what can do both, so you should be doing both. Get thrown out of the
thrown off of the drive impact. You love to see those. Hate to receive them. Playing the distance, back dash to avoid the throw.
DP avoids the low. I don't know what the dive, her dive kick is called.
Yeah, neither do I. It's a dive kick. It's one of them. K22 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to work with now.
Ooh.
Blocks the super, but burns out in the process. So gonna take some chip damage for it.
They took more chip damage than that punish did.
The wake up super does not work, and Von usually takes the set. Well played by both players there. Team Honest Mids takes the lead now. Up next, we've got Chuck Bangus against Mucho Man.
Oh, Bonyuki's still in the queue.
Are they on a different slot?
What the? I'm not supposed to. I'm not supposed to be in there. I'm supposed to be going. I hit spectate.
Here we go. No, go to a different slot. Press cancel here. You're in the wrong one.
I am.
Yeah, go to close. There we go. They came to you.
Alright.
Alright, there we go. We're not here to see you fight, Char. We're trying to avoid those. You know what's going to happen at some point in the KSL. If you haven't yet, go check out the Matcherino. It's free. It's free and it makes a number go up. All right, here we go. We've got Mucho Man against Chuck Bangus.
Nowhere to run.
An honor, to be sure.
Yeah.
Round one. Fight.
See if Mucho Man's able to do it. Chuck Bangus' phenomenal zoning and control of the pace of every match. Already getting set up, alternating these projectiles into these spikes, not really giving Mucho Man much of an opportunity to move forward. Just pushed back and has not relented. Wow,
Oh.
That is a crazy drive rush.
Sure, he just
Drive
runs.
rushes in. Yeah, drive rushes in, gets hit by the counter, closes out the round. I don't think I've seen that one fully.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen it. I don't have that
Uses
full
the
screen.
command throw to open up Mucho Man, and once again begins the spike game. Mucho Man tried to dash in there, but didn't quite get an opportunity between these spikes.
Got a couple of hits.
Gets the hit, converts into a small combo. Ooh, gets hit by the counter once again. Chuck Bang is just on top of those counters.
Yeah. And then
Just oppressive offense here.
JP wins.
That might qualify as cyberbullying.
might.
Round one. Fight.
Alright.
You signed up for it.
Which
Mucho Man not determined not to give Chuck Bangus the opportunity to start the offense at full screen. Rushes in, but gets hit by the command grab. And once again, we are at this distance where Chuck Bangus could just start this unrelenting offense.
yeah. And
He uses the
Chuck-
drive rush, but
Chuck-
changes the distance of the spike to call it out.
yeah, Chuck Bang is doing good doing a mid-range spike. He catches the drive rush in. Runs through the
Just
projectile.
past the projectile, but still gets punished on by the time you get close. Closes out the round. This is just the most JP set you could ask for. Not quite
Alright.
able to assert that distance yet. Gets the drive impact, but blocks it.
Trades with it with the aerial move.
Trading a few blows back and forth here. Nothing huge. Stops the counter, the command grab
Ooh,
there,
gets
and
it.
gets the corner splat.
And oh, misses the final hit of the super.
Chuck looking to get that distance, but then immediately striking back in and carrying to the corner.
Ooh, gets hit by Frost up there.
Gets the throw. Yeah, when your back is to the wall, you can't be crossed up normally, but you cross yourself up if you move forward. So there you go. Chuck Bangus takes it. Just an impressive offense there. Every range. Solid counters when they counted too. All right, up next we've got Pepsicle versus Bon Yuki. 3 dudes, 1 dog. Now taking the lead again by 1 point. It's just back and forth here. Very close match so far.
Yep.
Yeah, I think the cool thing about this Kickstart League format is that if you have one player on your team who's super dominant, they can only score 6 points at most. It's sort of these mid and low tier matches, I think, that define how the match goes, who wins the match. And winning at this stage in the league doesn't count for as much. It'll count for everything when we get to the actual bracket phase.
Gotta do this. Come on.
Yeah.
Time to play.
And it still counts for getting you better seating and give you a better
Yes,
chance.
this part is to get seeded. That's correct.
The other part is
But
just,
like the win and lose is just worth what? I think 2 points in terms of seeding? 2, maybe 4? I don't remember.
well, it's sort of like the
don't
main
do-
thing you're going to get at this point is experience, so that you can just win no matter what your seating is.
Absolutely. And Bon Yuki, once again, closing out the round with this combination of throwing the projectiles, closing in, just solid fundamentals all around.
Yep.
Ooh, the dive kick to call out the Hadouken.
I'm still trying to use some of Jerry's long range pokes there to pressure in corner.
It's the throw, but side switches. Oh, high dive kick there.
Only a Japan. Also another Hadouken. So that
Gets the cross up, carries to the corner, and in the process gets the KO. Bon Yuki takes the first game. Aggressive, classic Ken play there.
Yep. Immediate jump in from Pepsicle.
Bon Yuki alternating here between blocking the DP and immediately counterattacking.
Punish.
The low jab will do it there. Bon Yuki now at set point, which will once again put his team back in front, back in the lead.
Pepsicle.
Little late on the dive in there.
Bunny with a good punish there.
Jumped over the light DP, but not able to punish it. It's the
Pepsicle
throw to carry the corner.
punishes the Dragon Lash stamp there.
With the side switch. Starting to mount a comeback here. There it is.
Takes the round.
Pepsicle takes the round.
And both
Very
people
close.
have full meter.
One good hit there. Either player could have taken. It's a stray hit, but whiffs the follow-up, and that's going to lead to the punish.
Gets hit by cross up into level 3.
This might do it. Ooh, I don't think so. I don't think it should just barely staying alive.
Yeah.
Plenty of drive meter on the table for both players here.
Gets
There's the
anti-air.
Shoryuken for the KO. Banyuki takes it, and once again, the back and forth continues as Honest Mids takes the lead by 1 point. Up next, we've got K22 versus Mucho Man. As we head into match number 7 of the night. Wow.
Yeah.
This one's going quick, and we've got one more after this. So stay tuned for at 8:30. We've got Don't Drink and Drive or Drink and Drive Impact versus How Did We Get Here?
The eternal
Drink
question.
and Drive Impact. And we will say it that way for the whole league. When are they going to start giving us ads to read between matches? Then we'll get the real Evo experience.
Nowhere to run.
I don't know
No
when Capcom is using now from the characters we would kickstart league.
Yeah, we'll make up our own trailers for it. We're getting into it now. Both players looking for an opening, fishing, doing a few quick checks, but not quite getting anything big. K22 gets the first meaningful hit of the round. Very low dive kick there. Much safer.
Trading throws.
Both these characters have tools to just rush in and get close. So throwing out projectiles and neutral, or not just projectiles, hitboxes, sorry, in neutral will do it. Great counter to the dive kick there. Gets the wall splat, carries for some damage, goes for the super. That'd be just enough. There it is, just enough to close out the round.
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, immediate drive rush for pressure. DP's out of the second drive rush.
Immediate DP to get out.
Yeah.
K22 now carrying some corner, jumps over the drive impact to get a little bit of damage there.
Medium DP to punish the jumping attempt.
Good anti-air. Playing footsies, a few straight hits, gets the wall splat. Clears up once again, goes for the level 1 super.
Been too lost stock on that one.
Both players very low health. K22 does not have a lot of drive gauge, but is slowly regenerating it. Great anti-air to the dive kick there.
Yeah.
Mucho Man takes it. Sometimes you don't have to respect options like that with drive kick. We've seen K22 do those if they hit low, so they're much safer, but if you just stop them before they hit, you're fine.
Yeah.
Watch the cross up here.
And you don't have to worry about being minus on block if you don't block.
Simply don't block. I love it. Gets the drive impact, catching out the hit confirm combo. Uses the super. K22 in burnout. But that's all you need is the one hit. K22 takes it with a perfect KO.
Yep. Anti-air is the hooligan combination. I think. No button was pressed. I think that was a throw attempt.
Versus with the drive impact, they get blocked. Counters the dive kick with the drive impact, though. It doesn't work the first time. Do it again. Once again, the level 1's going to carry to the corner. Mucho Man opting to play very aggressive, very close in the corner here.
Yep.
Players throwing some hitboxes out.
Okay. Gonna throw. Getting overhead and. Ooh.
K22 barely holding on. Is this... Are we going to see a perfect in response?
Maybe. And... Fire... No.
Perfect in response! Wow!
Are we getting a third perfect?
I hope not. I want to see... We could see a very close round 3 here.
Yep.
Either way, Mucho Man did not take that perfect lying down. Counters them with DP. goes in aggressive. Once again, doing that strike throw, jumping in, doing very Cammy things.
Yeah.
Gets the drive impact. No more perfects. Stop it. Oh, drops the level 3 super though. Not gonna have a lot of meter to work with for the rest of the game.
Well, fortunately, this is the last round of the game, but 22 has a full meter.
Yeah. Oh,
Counter
drive
attack.
just a little bit later, Mucho Man.
Like, I'm not sure if that was a response even.
Uses the super. It hits the level 3.
That's
that
probably
might
a kill.
That's a critical art too. That kills. K22 holds on a very close round 3 after 2 perfects. And it's not like they were blowout perfects. They were footsies perfects. All right, I'm excited. We got game 3 starting up now.
Yeah, the closest perfect matches I've seen.
Yeah, they didn't feel like perfects if you watched any one moment in it.
Yeah. Just
The players trading blows, playing footsies. Gets the cannon spike into, or the combo. Does the EX into the cannon spike. Blocks the drive impact with the safe hit.
Yeah. Man gets wall crushed there.
Carries into the corner. Throws right back out of it.
Gains damage, but gets DP'd out.
K22, because of that, does not have a lot of gauge to work with, but doesn't need it, gets the KO.
Round 2. Fight.
Yeah.
Goes into the drive rush.
Mooshman throwing out some.
Even gets the reversal.
That wasn't the EX, that wasn't invincible DP either.
No, it just called out the move at the right time.
He hits, get out. Gets.
Ooh, does not block the super. That's the level 1. Carries into the corner too. Uses the drive impact to get some space.
Nice.
Both players now playing footsies again.
Trying to get out.
Oh, whiffs the cannon spike. Gets hit by the punished by the level 1 for it.
Yep.
K22
Runs
now
out.
very low on health and gets hit by the drive impact. Just that drive impact was just early enough to punish it. We are in round 3, game 3 now.
Yep. K22 with the early pressure.
Both players throwing out some hitboxes, trying to punish, but gets hit by the drive impact.
Instead of going for a combo, went for a second hoo-ha stock.
Great dive kick there. Rushes in, goes for the grab, but K22 jumps over it and gets
close.
hit by the wall splat now.
I think like
In the corner.
it's wall splat again.
Another wall splat. 3 bars or 3 gauge, 3 meters on the table for both players though.
Dude, throwing again. Not sure if that was a response or a throw tech attempt.
Either way, it got out.
Yep.
It's the very tip of the drive impact. Oh! There's the super dash.
Punishes the fireball.
Projectile. Wow!
Locked on.
What a call out. In a very close set, Mucho Man. Sorry, K22 takes it. Well, I can't see the health bars. What a set.
Yeah.
And following that, we are on to the next one. It is now tied up for both teams. We've got Bon Yuki against Chuck Bengus. As we head into our final 2 matches sets of the match.
Yeah.
That's a good point by Living Shadow in the chat. If somebody's crouching again, probably buffering super. Alright.
Yeah.
An aggressive Tatsu to hopefully call out a projectile, but gets Call gets hit by it. Goes for the throw to carry into the corner. Bon Yuki playing very aggressively. Does not want to let Chuck Bangus get an opportunity to get set up. There's the EX counter.
Full combo off it.
And carries to full screen. Drive rushes in twice. Gets the hit.
Got caught trying to throw. Drive
rushes through once again. It gets hit by the anti-air.
And so let me tell you, the way it tells us between teabagging and buffering super, are they moving forward or back during the rapid crouching?
Bangus once again using this combo to gain some distance. Bon Yuki very aggressively using this drive rush as he needs to close the gap throughout this entire game.
I think it's like if these fireballs aren't a constant hitbox, they have a trigger and then they draw a hitbox.
Yeah, they almost the little ghosts almost swing so you can run through them. Which you cannot do that on most projectiles. Bon Yuki's got Chuck Bangus in the corner.
Yeah, like
one good hit from either player will close it. Jumps over the projectile. There's the level 2 super. Trying to lock down Bon Yuki here and gets the hit just enough to get the KO. Chuck Bangus takes the first game.
Yeah, Bon Yuki's, has some good knowledge to actually, knowing that he can drive rush just through the fireballs. Throw out some long-range hits.
Players battling for position, but Chuck Bangus now gets the hit, carries the distance, just barely out of range for that throw, and gonna get punished for it.
Punishing back to full screen.
Those spikes are such a threat.
Yeah.
Especially when there's 2 of them out.
Especially when you can detonate them at any time.
Bon Yuki gets in though, goes for the level 1 on the punish for the low medium kick and gets the KO. Super beats a lot of options, Gets the command grab and it's going to carry to a distance.
It beats most options except for block.
Great moving defense there by Bon Yuki to block the attacks, jump over the next one, get in, play the obstacle course.
Not about that. Zip by the drive attack. Combos to full
Carries
screen.
back to full screen. Blocks the projectiles, but the man himself jumps in for the hit. Chuck Bangus takes the set as they score 6 points for their team. All right, we are on to our final set of the night. It'll be Pepsicle versus Mucho Man, as we've got a 2-point lead for 3 dudes, 1 dog. If Mucho Man can win 2-0 here, then
we can tie it.
It's Pepsicle versus Mucho Man. Yes, if Mucho Man wins 2 points here, then they can tie up the match for their team. Pepsicle only needs to win 1 to win the match for their team. So we'll see what will happen here.
So, which man's in the white? Is the white jersey?
No.
Peps is
I'm gonna be honest. I commentate mirror matches by looking at health bars more than the screen.
Yeah. And Pepsicle's wearing the green and purple.
Calls out the dash in with the counter. Gets a stock in the process. Dive kick. Both players playing a little bit of a distance game, trying to get their stock, but also trying to punish any openings that come up.
It's
Next option, but gets stuck in the corner for it. Buying a little bit of space though, because Mucho Man's a little bit more cautious to approach there.
Yep. Which man getting a few hits in.
Got very close round, gets the jump in, carries into the corner, takes the lead just barely, misses the drive impact though.
Good jump out in order to get out of that situation.
Pepsicle's got plenty of 3 stocks to work with, so there could be a big combo to get a hit. Like that. Yep. Only had to turn 1 stock for that. Gets the hit, Mucho Man takes the first round.
Round 2. Fight.
Immediately drive rushes in.
Both players trading blows. Pepsicle doing a great job of getting those stocks, charging them up and holding on to them. Always feels like they've got one in reserve. Jumps over the drive impact, but not able to punish it.
Yeah. Something Pepsicle's, doing really well is just always getting stocks.
Yeah. Tears to the corner and gets the KO. Mucho Man takes the first game. One more to tie up the game for their team. There are ties at this point in the league, and we've seen one already.
Using the fireball to cover approach.
Gets hit by the drive impact, though.
Yep. Takes some damage and put into pressure. Managed to mash out of
Jabs
that.
out. Who jumps over and gets the side switch into the wall crush.
Pepsicle is trying to put on their own pressure now.
DP to get out of the corner. Ooh, the drive impact on that big button, that'll do it. Mucho Man is now one round away from being able to tie it up for their team.
Mucho Man an aggressive round start here.
Yeah, not really letting Pepsicle get those charges like they have for the past rounds. I feel like Pepsicle's able to get the charges, now it's just a question of spending them well, and then the jury game is complete. Mucho Man's got a pretty good lead here. Gets the anti-air. There's the throw for the side switch though.
And
ooh, gets the DP. One good hit away.
Oh.
And there it is.
Judy wins.
Mucho Man takes it, which means it is now tied at 10-10. Another tie, second one of the league so far. What a great match.
Alright, so there's going to be a little bit of a... Yeah, not sure when the sections...
It's at 8:30. Go get your dinner, get a drink, and be back here at 8:30. We've got drink and drive impact against how did we get here? We'll see you all then.
Alright. Bye.